Good morning to you, Desiree. I am in Johannesburg, the south of Johannesburg. I'm in Rosettenville. I'm at the St Martins school. This is one of the schools where, I'm just going to move out of shot and I was just going to, these are, just some of the class of 2021 from the school, some of the top achievers as well as quite excited to have been receiving their results here. This is one of the schools that also did quite well, as you would have seen, I think, from the package that you just played, Desiree, that the IEB board has received, matriculants that wrote the IEB exams, sitting at about 98.3 percentage points in terms of that pass rate for them. So quite exciting. They did do slightly better than the class of 2020 in terms of, that pass rate, but it's really been sitting in the late 90s in terms of that. But let me speak to he is a matriculant here. I understand he has 6 distinctions, and he is, I think, the head boy. He was the head boy last year, rather. Congratulations, 6 distinctions. How do we pull off 6 distinctions?
I honestly don't know. To be honest, it's a lot of hard work, dedication, making sure that I'm, on my case, making sure that I'm working along my classmates, everyone who's here to support me. And I don't know, to be honest, I'm also a bit confused, a bit shocked, and actually quite excited.
And the future plans, what are you looking to do with your life? This is obviously the end of basic education for you. There's tertiary education. Is it in your plans? Where are you going?
Well, where I'm going in particular is still to be confirmed, but I've been accepted to all my applications here in South Africa, UCT, Wits, and I'm looking forward to moving overseas actually to go study. Ultimately, what I'm trying to do is go into law. I want to do entertainment and media law, which is something that's not really, very common. But I'm looking to make waves there, come back to my hometown, hopefully find the talent that's there, that's been overlooked, and be able to grow the people around me as I've always wished to do.
Okay, thank you so much. Desiree, let me talk to more of these learners. Let me talk to more of these learners. You also got, how many distinctions did you get?
I got 7 distinctions.
And your plans?
I'm hoping to study at UCT, and I'm hoping to do an LLB law. As instructed, or rather favored by my teacher, he instructed me to do what other lawyers don't seem to be doing at the moment, which is helping the underdogs, and that's what I hope to do. Instead of going into a corporate law firm and, getting the big buck, sure, but what am I doing with my life at that point? So I would really like to give back in some way.
Thank you. And your plans, what have your achievements looked like this morning?
I also got 7 distinctions like my friend Makisawia. I'm planning to study medicine at St Martins University next year, so I'm kind of excited for that.
All right. Okay, Desiree, let's also maybe speak to the headmaster and just find out how do you, get such impressive results year on and, every year, and just to be able to maintain, headmaster, if you could just join us, being able to maintain that equilibrium in terms of, ensuring that your students are balanced academically as well as mentally, because we all do know that studies, require a certain level of mental strength, as well as, the balancing act. In school there's sports, there's social life, teenagers are finding themselves as well. Headmaster, thank you so much for talking to us.
It's a pleasure.
How are you feeling this morning in terms of your percentage as a school? What does this look like?
We are totally excited, and they underplayed it. But the school has done phenomenally well, and this class is, I've said this to them often, they've brought back the gees into St Martins. And then of course I've just got a phenomenal set of teachers. They work hard, they work sometimes Saturdays, Sundays, they work really hard with our pupils, and that makes all the difference. And so we are absolutely delighted with our results. But these are the guys that have pulled it off, and they're excited. The excitement in that hall earlier was just palpable, and the parents came in. It's nervous times for these pupils, but they've pulled it off and they're very excited, and so are we.
Thank you so much. You've heard there, Desiree, excitement all around for this class of 2021 for IEB exam results. You saw some of the top achievers. We have future lawyers, we have future doctors. So indeed, I think quite a bright future for some of these top learners here. But we are going to be just traveling to some of these schools, more of these schools that have really, outdone themselves in terms of being able to, achieve academically as well well as, also the momentum, sustaining a certain type of results year in and year out also does take quite a lot of planning, as we heard the headmaster saying that it's the children at the end of the day that make the school. It's their hard work that will translate into what a school becomes. Desiree?